remove few of the things.
Oh,
But yes, that's really helpful in taking down the notes and the summary of
Okay,
it.
perfect. And who all do we have in person?
Okay, so we have two guests, and we have just one who's not visible on the screen. But हाँ but ऐसा तो ये प्लीज भी सीटेड ऐसे कोई दिक्कत नहीं मैं गेनिया गढ़गंगा से मॉनिटर कर
Hello,
President is streaming
Toastmaster
live from
Jaswant. How are
Badganga.
you? No, right now I'm at Mama Yadav Dhaba. So, all right, you guys continue.
पूजा is here.
I'm just putting myself on mute and putting off my camera. Enjoy.
Okay.
ये विंडोज पर स्क्रीनशॉट कैसे लेते
विंडो का
ये
स्क्रीनशॉट लेना है क्या?
वी हैव डायरेक्ट फ्रॉम माइक्रोसॉफ्ट
मैं लूं?
नहीं यार अंशुमन
फिर
सबको
आके
बता
वो
रहे
लोग
हैं कि
टेक्स्ट
हाँ
सपोर्ट में
ऑन
लगा रहे हो
एक बार फोकस करना विंडो पे.
अब प्रिंट स्क्रीन से होता है ना पुराने
हाँ,
जमाने में तो प्रिंट
हाँ
स्क्रीन से
आप प्रिंट
अरे
स्क्रीन ले लो.
ठीक है जस्ट किडिंग
आ,
हो जाएगा
आप स्निपेट भी ले सकते हो, आप प्रिंट स्क्रीन भी ले सकते हो.
अंशुमन पता है आप
गॉट इट
मैक्स
थैंक
यूज
यू
करते हो
आप वेद आप भी करते हो मुझे वो बेटर लगता है आप ज्यादा करते हो थैंक यू पूजा इज लाइक ये देखो विंडोज द बेस्ट लाइव डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन थैंक यू
तो
ओके
लाइक
ऑलराइट सो पीयू इज गोइंग टू विदु आप पीयू बन सकते हो
हाँ बन जाऊंगी
ठीक है तो फाइनल रोल कॉल लिस्ट बस आशुतोष का वेट चल रहा है तो ओके
I think
आशुतोष इज
we
आल्सो
should get
ज्वाइनिंग
started like
या
maybe
आशुतोष इज आल्सो ज्वाइनिंग so he is confirmed so we have all the role players
Mhm.
all right
Okay
I'll just
then.
quickly do a roll call list just to revise where's the roll call list? All right, so we have Sergeant Arms Toastmaster Ved. We have presiding officer as Toastmaster Vidhu. So Ved आपको विधु को hand over करना है. Then we have team mod Toastmaster Pooja. Then Toastmaster Shaunak G is also there. Then I'm the TTM language evaluator Toastmaster Ashutosh has joined or already joining. Then you have timer as Toastmaster Jaswant in the room. Then we have the speaker Toastmaster Ved. Toastmaster Mehraj is not joining. And we have evaluator as Toastmaster Vidhu. All right, we can get started. Over to you, Toastmaster Ved.
Okay guys, let's get started. Guys, let's be with me.
Can't hear your
Let's
clap.
start. Good morning, Toastmasters. I welcome you all to the 215th meeting of Bright Beginning Toastmasters Club. And the mission of the Toastmasters Club is to provide positive and learning environment in which members are empowered to grow their communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and their personal growth. Last time I shared a mental model with you. Today I will share another that can be very useful in day-to-day life. That is, we all face the dilemma of making decision. For example, which flights to choose, which place to travel, which hotel to stay, like that. And and we find ourselves difficulty in choosing those kinds of places. And there is a one really good advice about that, having to make reversible decisions. So, for example, if you think that decision can be reversed, then you should make the decision. You should not put in that dilemma of making that decision. For example, like if there is a flight cancellation option available, you just have action bias to book that flight, right? If you have hotel cancellation available, you just book the hotel and do not waste time in figuring out because it this decision is reversible, and the time that you spend on these kinds of things, uh like you can always reverse, you can always cancel that booking and make another one. So this basically forces us to have action bias. With that, we have an amazing theme coming in, and we have some housekeeping rule in place. Rule number one, please keep your phone on silent mode. If you haven't done that, you have 5 seconds. Rule number 2, please keep your phone on mute mode if you're joining virtually, eh, because it might disturb the host or whoever is speaking. Rule number 3, please refrain yourself to talk about politics and religion and sex in derogatory manner. And people are advised to maintain the decorum of the meeting. Now, without wasting much time, I hand over the stage to the presiding officer for the today's meeting, Toastmaster Vidhu.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ved. Welcome everyone to such a bright beginning day of over the weekend. Yeah. So we have today's theme is minimalism in life. Such a great theme, and we have our Toastmaster Pooja who will be running us over through the meeting and to this three theme. We have guests today, so I would request. I'm not sure who all are there. I
Yeah,
can
you
see
can
this.
invite, we can invite one by one. So
Yes,
who's coming
would
first?
request you to
Introduce
introduce
yourself.
yourself. Yeah.
Here you go.
Hello everyone. I hope I'm audible.
Very much.
Yes.
Can you hear me? Yes. Okay. So I'm Anshul Bhatnagar. This is my second time visiting Toastmasters, and I was here last week. I hope some of you remember me. Yes. Yes. Are you
From
aware?
Merchant Navy.
That's right.
Mhm.
Yes. I'm not sure who said that. Yes, that's right.
Shaunak.
Oh yeah. Hi.
Right.
So I'm here again. Hope to have a good time now. Okay. Thank you.
Your introduction from
Oh yeah. Anyway,
It's great to see you, Anshul.
good to be back.
And we would like to see you more. So
Yes.
so I
And hear
hope
stories from you.
exactly, because
Okay.
your last story gave us the goosebumps.
Yes.
Hi everyone, this is Prakhar, and this is first time I'm coming to this Master event, and I am working as a data specialist at Gartner, and yeah, this is. Thank you for the reminder yesterday, Mayank. Yeah, yeah.
Great to see you, Prakhar. Great to see you.
Thank you. Hello everyone, my name is Aryan Patel, and I'm currently working as a technical patent analyst at a company named Sagacious IP. And it's my first time to this Toastmasters Club, and I have heard about this Toastmasters Club from last 5 to 6 years. But today I have joined as a guest today, and also I would like to thank Mayank sir for calling yesterday for and giving me a brief about what is this club about. So I hope that it would benefit me to grow my skills and help me to improve. Thank you very much.
Great, great. We will try our best to make it meaningful and successful. And I would now like to hand over the stage to our TA mod of the day, Toastmaster Pooja.
A quick audio check. Am I audible?
Yes,
Perfectly.
yes.
Hi, everyone. Good morning to all the fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. I see a lot of new faces in the room today. So excited to start with the meeting. And before I deep dive into today's topic, which is minimalism in life, I mean, the title itself sounds a little heavy. But before that, I would want all of you to take a moment, sit back, relax. After this heavy week, Monday to Friday, I believe all of us were busy with our respective work. And we have taken out time for this meeting to sharpen our public speaking skills. So, a big round of applause for all of us for taking out time. and sharpening our skills. Now, with that said, when I asked you to sit back, relax, I would want, if possible, take some time and retrospect within how would all of you would want your life to be 2 years from now. Just think about it. How would you want it to be? How do you visualize it to be? 2 years from now, 5 years from now, maybe just take few seconds, create those visual images in your mind and think about it. How would you want it to be? The first thing I would want you to have these visual images and add another concept of having less in life. Now, when I say less of clutter, less of worry, less of anxiety, less of feeling of that constant struggle that we have in our job or work life, staying up to date with the technology, less of everything of this sort. Just stay with that thought. And now I would want you to inculcate that feeling of how would it be if you talk about more in life, more of meaningful relationships, more of good health, happiness, satisfaction, content in life. How would that sound? Does it sound good to have all these things, more of all these things in your life and less of stress and struggle in your life? Definitely, I think all of us would acknowledge that fact. This thought takes me to a retrospection in my life wherein there is a perceived society preconceived notion that once you reach a six-figure salary, you get into a decent job, then you will be happy. So this struggle is not just of the job life. It started when all of us were studying. We were in school days. Everybody was like, get good marks, get into a good college, everything is sorted. Get into a good college, get into a good job, everything is sorted. Get a good life partner, everything is sorted. Next step, once you have kids, start with their education, get them settled, everything is sorted. So this goal post, it keeps on moving like a mirage. Once we achieve something, the next set of goals are all already ready. So now I would take time and ask maybe few of you, anyone has got any experience wherein you thought that this is it and now I'll be happy. There is nothing more to look forward to. Any experience anybody would want to share? So, yes, Anshul, if you would want. Exactly. Exactly. Anybody online? Maybe Toastmaster Ashutosh, if you can share your experience. Have you ever experienced this from anybody or your life experience?
Sure. Toastmaster Pooja, I understand you're asking about the experiences for minimalism, practicing minimalism in the life.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so I can quote one example which I've been practicing. I'm not sure if this will be helpful, but post-COVID, I can say I've tried to minimize my wardrobe. So I try to keep things in my wardrobe very clean. At any given of time, I have very few set of formal clothings, maximum 4 to 5, and maximum 4 to 5 casual clothings. I have made a system, try to use it for 6 months, then recycle it, change the clothing pad and give it to somebody or whatever. So that this is very helping me uh, greatly to kind of plan my things. Every morning I don't need to decide with this color, this matching with this shirt and this trouser. It's very simple. Few white shirts, few shade shirts, and some pants. So this is one thing I experienced, and it helped me a lot in managing my time.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Ashutosh. And I believe all of us are facing this rat race or this wild goose chase, which is never ending. One thing comes up, you achieve that, you start moving towards the next set of goals. Now, when I'm talking about minimalism in life, I'm not asking all of you to be complacent. there is a difference in being complacent and acknowledging the fact that whatever I have achieved, that should solve some purpose in my life. If I'm running towards something, I'm struggling for that paycheck and buying the stuff which is not even providing any purpose in my life, then definitely this is a never ending trap. So, with that said, and with trying to be more minimal with my words today, I will talk about the flow of the meeting today. So, for the new guests, those who are there, typically a Toastmasters meeting is divided into 3 sections. The first section is of a prepared speech, wherein a Toastmaster who has prepared the speech, they will be talking about it for 5 to 7 minutes, and the timer will be telling about after how much duration we'll show a green card, yellow card, and then the red card. So that is the first section, which is of prepared speeches. The second section is of table topics, which is the most intimidating, wherein all of us will get that practice of working on our impromptu speaking skills. So we'll be given a topic and we should try to speak at least for a minute so that we can have that articulation in mind and we can come up with our thought process. And the third section is of the evaluation. All of us are here on a Saturday weekend just to get that constructive feedback. How are we speaking and how can we improve on it? So with all these sections in sequence, I would like to start with the first section, which is the prepared speech. And today, Toastmaster. Okay. Sorry. So I'm also new to this, so just forgive me for that. So I would like to call upon the general evaluator, Toastmaster Shauna, for giving us a brief of the complete general evaluation process and the tag team that he will be assisting. Toastmaster Shauna.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pooja. I will be playing a role of general evaluator today, where I will be evaluating the today entire meeting starting from the end of till the end of the meeting. The structure of the meeting, how the meeting went, how each of the participant has contributed, and how the evaluators have contributed. With me, I will be accompanied by my peers, Toastmaster Jaswant, who will be playing the timer, as well as the Toastmaster Ashutosh, who will be acting as a grammarian. Now, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Jaswant to explain his role.
Hey, good morning. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. My role as timer to keep time for the all speakers to ensure that everyone speaks within their role time slot. This will help in ensuring that meeting runs on time. To help me to do this, I have 3 colored cards with me. I will raise the green card when speakers hits qualifying time. I will raise the yellow card when speakers uh, target time, and I will raise the red card when the speakers reach end of their uh, end of the 5 minutes and end of the 7 minutes. Sorry. The speaker will also have 30 minutes grace period. Other side of speakers, I will present my report called upon the Toastmasters of the day. Thank you. So for the table topic, table topic is for 1 to 2 minutes. I will show green card at 1 minute, 1.5 minute yellow card, and the red card after 2 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jaswant. Now, may I like to call upon Toastmaster Ashutosh to explain his role as a grammarian.
Thank you, Toastmaster. So, Shonak, one of the benefits of joining Toastmasters is to to improve your communication skills. And today, as a language evaluator, I will keep a watch on the communication done by all my fellow speakers in the group in this club meeting. I will keep a watch on the usage of good words and not so good words, and the usage of correct way of uh, using things grammatically. Also, I will keep a watch on the usage of filler words like I used recently these are the words which were, comes as a sound when you get stuck to delivering your idea. So that I will submit my report at the end of the meeting when called upon by General Evaluator Toastmaster Shaunak. Thanks, and over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ashutosh. Now I would like to hand upon the stage back to the Toastmaster Pooja.
Thank you, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so we will be starting with the first prepared speech for today, and that will be given by Toastmasters Ved. Toastmaster Vidhu would be the evaluator for this speech. Handing over to Toastmasters Vidhu.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pooja. So, Ved will be delivering a generic speech today. His speech title is Lay Adventures. Speech title is Lay Adventures, and the purpose of the speech is the member to present a well organized, well supported speech on any topic. Over to you, Toastmaster Ved. Over to you, Toastmaster Pooja.
All the best, Toastmaster Ved. So you will be delivering your speech. The topic is Lay
Lay
Adventure.
Advent.
Lay Adventure. Toastmasters Ved. Lay Adventure. Over to you.
So this is about the journey that I had taken in 2018 with my friends. We were four of us, and we decided to visit this wonderful place called Leh. And we made the plans, we booked the flight tickets, and we were four of us. We landed to directly to Leh. And just after landing, we directly went for having breakfast. And then after having breakfast, we just quickly found the bike renting shop to rent the bike. And we were excited to start the journey. And all this planning was done by our only one of us, that the friend name was Rajat. And so we were completely relied on him, and he was taking us to here and there. And we taken two bikes and we started the journey. So we headed for Nubra Valley. After some uh, time, like finding the places, asking, and we were on this path. And suddenly I realized that I was feeling a bit sleepy. So I was trying to stay awake, but I was feeling sleepy, and I did not headed much into it because I was not the one who was driving. So my friend was driving. So I thought it would be okay. So I would be feeling asleep. And then suddenly realized that bike was had disturbance, and I was completely awake. And my friend had stopped that bike, and we were just about to fall, and we were just on the edge of that road. And at that time, like, it was a scary moment that, oh, we could have fallen. And he told me that he felt asleep. So I told him that I was also feeling asleep. And then we thought like it's better to take some rest, and then we had water with us. So we used water to wash our eyes, and we decided to let's have tea. And then after then we tried to identify the nearby shop, and then after some time we found one shop, and we went over there. And then we were also hinted our friends who were coming behind us to signal them we were having tea. And then we told them about this incident, that we were about to fall, and like And because the both of our friends were way behind, so they could not have realized it as well. And at that time, that my one of uh my friend, that Rajat, who made all the planning, who told us all that it was advisable to stay in Leh for a night so that our body can acclimatize to the weather. Then we asked him, why didn't you tell us earlier? And then he realized that it was important to like discuss this detail. And the reasoning that he gave us, that we could have wasted entire one day in LA. So I thought, like, let's go ahead with journey. And at that shop we had tea, had some breakfast, and then we started our journey again. And then we reached some place named Turto, and then nearby, like, we have stayed overnight, and we roamed around, took like clicked beautiful photos. And then after night, in the morning, we decided to continue the journey for Pangong Lake. And we started our journey in the morning, and it was a really long journey for the Pangong Lake. I don't remember the how many kilometers, but it was like a day-long journey. So we have packed everything with us, because we also packed some food as well, because maybe like we would not find places in between to have uh, some snacks. So throughout this journey was very beautiful. There was scenic views all around, mountains were all around. And in the afternoon, like, we also saw some streams of rivers flowing on the road as well. And till afternoon, there were various places where this water streams were like good speed. Water streams were flowing with a good speed, and we were finding it difficult to cross that road. And I remember that there was one place where water stream was flowing with the great speed that was bike would not have been crossed in that stream. So with the help of one vehicle, we crossed that path. And this journey was again like, this was way beautiful. We stopped in multiple places in between. And in the evening, we were reaching Pangong Lake. And there we had stopped and we have explored that place. It was getting darker, and then we have realized that we thought our friends will be coming behind us. So we waited for them, but we could not find them. And then it was like really dark. So we started checking like back and forth to find our friends. And we asked some folks around as well. They have seen few people's looking for two of us as well, because we thought they would also be looking for us as well. And then we could not find, and then we headed to the nearby town. And we guessed that it is the only nearby town. If they have to stay here, then this is the only place they should be here. So we found one accommodation, and we like booked one stay. And we got freshen up, and we put our bags there, and we start we went around to find our friends. And after some time, like, we found both of them, and they were also looking for us. At that time, we realized that it's important to have some uh checking or something, like, so that we don't get stuck, or we don't like, we would not be separated this much. And so we decided that whenever we feel that we are not able to find our friends, let's head to the next stop and stay over there and wait for us. And so we stayed over there for a night. And in the morning, we headed to the Lake. It was a mesmerizing view. And we clicked some photos, and uh, it was beautiful, and we have seen sunrise over there. After it, And then we went for the breakfast, and we decided to pack our bags and head to the next journey. So we started our journey again, and the place and the path, we were seeing a lot of scenic places, and so we were stopping everywhere and clicking photos. And then suddenly we again realized that we are not able to find our friends. And that time we thought, let's wait now. Now we have the protocols in place. And after waiting for maybe like after an hour or maybe like we got worried that why they haven't reached. And we were not able to call because in that area there was no network and all. And after some time we saw the bike that coming towards us, and that we realized that only one of was on our friend was on the bike. Then we got worried and we asked him, where is that friend? Uh, and then he told us about that he was facing the breathing difficulty, and with the help of army, they had taken to the nearby dispensary, and that friend was given oxygen shots. And now he's feeling better, but that friend decided to stay here for a while, and he will complete the journey way back home. And that time, like we decided, so uh, we were only three of us. Let's continue the journey. And then we reached Leh again, and we stayed there for a night. And our next stop was Kargil. Uh, and in the morning, we started the journey for Kargil, and it was a smooth road. It was smooth journey. We did not face obstacles like the Pangong and Nubra Valley journey. Uh, and we reached the Kargil and we spent a day over there. And my friend was participating in the marathon over there. So he participated in it. Then we headed for breakfast. We tried local cuisines as well. And then after while returning, so I decided at that time I was learning how to drive the bike. And I said, I will drive the bike. And so my friend who was with me, now we have two bike, three of us. That friend decided that he won't sit with me, and so he decided to sit another friend's bike, and I was driving this bike. Uh, and there were after some time there was a place where we needed to slow down, and I could not slow down, and I just rammed my bike straight into my friend's bike. And at that time, like so it was not even, I should have clicked the brakes, and that time, hello.
Yes, we can hear you, Ved.
Yeah, we can hear you with.
Okay.
Hey,
So at the
Toastmaster,
time, like
uh,
we came back.
sorry,
Uh,
Toastmaster, are you able to see the timer card?
Not at all. Not at all.
Okay, so it's already 11 minutes.
I completely
So,
forgot to keep track of time. So after that, like we reached Leh back again, and we had taken flight back home. And that's it for my friends. Thank you. Back to the toss.
thanks.
So thank you so much, Toastmaster Ved. You saved our money by giving such a beautiful description of Leh trip.
A quick audio check. Am I audible clearly?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Ved. I think there was some glitch in terms of displaying the cards. We were displaying it, but then they were not getting reflected. So, and thanks for such a wonderful speech. It took us to the time wherein you went for your adventure, and the most scary part of it was when your friend he slept while driving. So definitely, if at all we are feeling sleepy, I think that's a takeaway from us that we should take some rest and then move forward. So thank you, Toastmaster Ved, for the wonderful experience sharing. Now, continuing with the topic of minimalism in life, I would want to talk about an interesting thing, which is digital minimalism. And I would like to ask, maybe we have a new guest. Okay. So come here, come. So the thing I would like to ask you is, are you aware of your screen time? Okay. So anything you do to take care of your digital minimalism in terms of usage of your phone or the technology apps?
As far as I understand, digital minimalism is basically spending less time on your phone, so that you're not always, watching reels and shorts, and you're not spending too much of your time on your phone, so that you can actually be productive. One practice that I have heard of and I have adopted in terms of reducing your screen time is to set a time at night after which you do not use your phone or any tech. So if it's 11:30, if you want to sleep by 11:30, then you're not going to use your phone, any tech after 11. So yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Anybody else would want to share their experience with respect to digital minimalism? So day in and day out, we are involved with attention seeking apps like Instagram, YouTube Shorts, which is like never ending process. Any practice which maybe any of you have followed in order to restrict it? Toastmaster Anshul would want to. Right. Okay. So that saver app, it shows me like if I've spent 50 minutes on WhatsApp, that clearly is an indicator. And nowadays there are notifications to set on a particular app that after this much time, it will start prompting you. So maybe anybody online would like to
Yeah, hi,
comment and just.
Toastmaster Pooja, I would like to add it to it. Uh, I think in today's world, we are so inclined towards the digital gadgets that in spite of having people and friends around, we are stick to these digital accessories, be it phone, be it laptop, the social media. We are so disconnect in spite of being connected because we are emotionally disconnected, though we are through communication, we are connected, but we are disconnected through heart or through our minds. And I am also a part of it where, if I am sitting in a group of friends, after some time, I'll just start scrolling my phone for no reason, just to checking some updates or the news or could be anything else. And I'm realizing that, this is a mental problem. So to overcome that, I start reading books now. I'm trying to keep my phone away rather than keeping it in my hand most of the time and then, wasting on my time unnecessarily on apps or on the reels. And even my kids have started complaining now, Dad, you're on phone all the time. You don't have time to talk to us. And they are following the same pattern where they wanted to see what is so interesting in the phones that my dad is on the phone all the time. What is that he's looking into the phone all the time? And I keep them telling, don't watch TV all the time. Why you need a phone, whereas I'm at the fault. So to make them understand, I have to improve myself first. And that's the first thing I'm trying to keep away my phone until or unless I'm getting a call from someone, or actually that is needed for me to take the phone in my hand. So that is one of the practice I'm following, and another one is starting reading books so that I can spend my time in a more constructive way rather than wasting it on the phone.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shaunak, for sharing this experience. And I think it is very much relatable for all of us.
Yeah.
Most of us are engaged on phone most of the time, scrolling it without any purpose.
Exactly.
Toastmaster Ashutosh, you want to say something, add something?
Yes, so I also would like to add Toastmaster Puja here. Getting reflections for one of the book I read last year, I think last or 1 or 2 years back, Atomic Habits. If you want to get rid of any habits which are not fruitful for you, make it difficult. So working upon that, I have tried to maintain my primary phone with no social media applications. So there is a separate phone I have dedicated in which there are social media applications. So that phone is always little out of reach for me. Although it is there, is I can do it, but it's not very handy with me. With that, I got kind of isolation, and this isolation helped me to think, ponder upon. Sometimes I feel very much out of the place and very much well, I need to see this, but that time the phone is not with me. So then I ponder upon and get the time into some constructive things. So I think that's it from my side, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashutosh. I think I would need to take some sessions from you. I have two phones. My screen time has doubled instead of getting reduced. So I'll definitely ask for those practical
Sure.
tips how to go about that. And I think Toastmaster Ved would like to add.
Yeah, so to add on like what Toastmaster Shonak and Toastmaster Ashutosh's point, and one good way is to like most of us like we don't even realize that how much time we are spending. First way is to measure it, and there are apps and even there are various phone brands as well. They provide like how much phone use is happening. So for me, like I use a couple of apps and to restrict my uses, and my there are various days when my phone uses drops to like 20 minutes or 30 minutes something. On average, like it stays below 1 hour. And so maybe many of us we can try those apps and first get to know how much time that we are spending. You can restrict each app's timer as well. And so maybe like today I was not able to see the timer card, but there you will be able to see that timer card in front of you. You will consciously will be like allocating time there. So maybe that's the one thing that we can try if somebody wants to use that.
Yeah, actually, I
Thank you,
think
Toastmaster.
there are digital controls available for to restrict the usage of the social media apps. Unfortunately, the notification and things doesn't work that way. And considering our own habits, where people, in fact, for the important things, also dropped a message rather than giving a call.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Such a wonderful discussion. And now we would like to move to the next session, which is the table topic session. This is one of the most difficult part of this Toastmasters session because we have to speak impromptu. And I would encourage all the speaker to speak at least for 1 minute and handing it over to Toastmaster Anshuman for the table topics.
Thank you everyone for joining this morning on for the wonderful Toastmaster meeting. I know a lot of us got a chance to speak, but some of us didn't. And you'll be now put in the spotlight. Like we won't get Toastmaster Ved on platform at all. So Toastmaster Ved, you can switch off your video, take a take a washroom break, do whatever. But thanks to your our timer cards fiasco, we heard a lot of wonderful stories from you. But we like to love to hear the others who haven't spoken yet. So first, I'd like to invite a seasoned Toastmaster who hasn't spoken, which is going to be Toastmaster Vidhu. Toastmaster Vidhu, if you want to take the first table topic.
Yes, sure, Toastmaster Anshuman.
All right. After that, all the guests will be in spotlight, so please be ready. The Toastmaster Vidhu, and we're going to stick to the theme that we have today. So the first item you would get rid of if you were to embrace minimalism, the first item you would get rid of if you had to embrace minimalism, Toastmaster Vidhu.
Okay, so the first item which comes to my mind when it is about minimalism is I would go with digital minimalism because I think most of my time is consumed there only. So I think there are a lot of apps I know in my phone which are not adding any value, but I usually browse through those apps. So I will do that. And then, of course, there are other things in the house which I feel we usually keep them with us because we think they will be useful. But this has been my mother has been telling me that if you've not used anything for more than 9 months, then ideally you should get rid of those. So ironically, everything I would say that ironically, I it's not easy for me to just pass on things. So even if she has been trying, but she know how much I crib about, passing on those things to others. So I'll try, maybe, being more minimalistic in my approach, and those things which I feel like clothes, or my kid toys. There's so many things in the house which I feel are not even, I might not be requiring those in the future, but then I'm not able to get rid of. So over to you, Toastmaster Anshuman.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Vidhu. Now I'd like to invite our guests one by one to come on the stage and get a topic. To start with, soon to be Toastmaster Anshu, from left to right. All right, this is for you. So the topic for you is one minimalist habit you'd like to adopt. One minimalist habit you'd like to adopt. Soon to be Toastmaster Anshu.
Uh, Hello, everyone. I'm Shuk here. So I have a very bad habit of collecting electronics. Since I was a child, I have been everything that I own, I keep. I don't throw away. So even the very first phone that I bought, that was 20 years ago, I still have it. I think that I will revive it someday, and maybe I can use it again. So that's one habit I would like to let's say let go of. So one minimalistic, yes, I would like to get rid of all my old electronics, and that will also help me, get over my dependency on electronics because I'm always on my phone. Though I don't have any social media apps on my phone, I read on my phone. I have Kindle on my phone. I have encyclopedias on my phone. So that's what I spend most of my time on. I know it's not very good, but the screen time and it's not good for the eyes. I should move back to physical book. But yeah, that's one of the things that I would like to get rid of in my life. One habit. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, soon to be Toastmaster Anshul. Definitely, I think the common theme that's emerging is we want to be minimalist, but we don't know how to be minimalist. So hopefully, Toastmaster Pooja is able to throw some light at the end of a session, give us some wisdom, some magic, give us a magic wand to be minimalist. Till then, we'll just continue challenging ourselves and striving. I'd like to invite Toastmaster Prakhar, right? Soon to be Toastmaster Prakhar on the stage for his next topic. Is it your first? All right. So, the joy of less is the reality of it. The joy of less is the reality of it.
Thank you, Anshul. So, hi everyone. So, as the topic is, sorry, I forgot.
Joy of less.
Yeah, joy of less. It's reality for me because I try to be minimalistic in my day-to-day life. Like whether it is taking some kind of like after lunch, we have some different kind of meals. So I avoid that in my day-to-day life because without that we can live, and that does not make any sense to me. Like we are having something which is just to like without any reason. So I try to avoid that. So it is reality for me. Similarly, like I'm also like trying to be minimalistic on with my phone also. So like I have very less app, and if I install any app, and if I am not using it for a day or for a month, like sometime like if the work I need, like I install the app and the work is done, I just uninstall that app. So I try to do this, and sometimes it is myth because sometimes we focus very much on this and like avoid so many important things. So it is sometimes that is a myth. So because we need to try to do as many things as we can do, but not always university. Thank you.
Uh, Toastmaster Anshuman, the voice is a little bit feeble. We are not
Yeah.
able to hear it properly.
This has to be attended. But all right. Thank you. Great. Yeah. So this was so this has to be detached.
Yeah,
All
now
right.
it's yeah, now it's clear.
Perfect. The first table topic, speaking so much, is a dream for many. And Sultavit Osma Prakhar, you spoke quite confidently and had amazing insights, which maybe online audience was not able to hear, but I think all of us here can confirm that that one of the interesting insights is not having soft after food is like small habits build up and lead to a minimalistic lifestyle. So thank you for sharing those nuggets. Next, we'll have on the stage Aryan, soon to be Toastmaster Aryan. All right, let's welcome him with a few rounds of applause. So soon to be Toastmaster Aryan, the topic for you is minimalism in travel. Minimalism in travel. Soon to be Toastmaster Aryan.
So minimalism in so topic is around about okay. So my topic is minimalism in travel. So yeah, it's so we as so when we travel, it's better to go for minimalistic approach. Why I'm saying is because when you go with some we used to go by roads or by trains, you can see the beauty around it. You can talk to people who are also visiting like you on some travel, or also some people who are already there or going to their home. So you can get a what you can say a background of what they are talking, and also about and about the new scenario they want, about the scenario you want to go, and you can talk about that, and why and also going in very expensive way, like in like going out in a VIP bus and VIP car and all, so, in a car and going in an expensive plane. Sometimes it's not that much it's okay to go around, if you are going abroad in a plane, but if you are going in the area where or on land, I always prefer to go by road or by train. That's because to just explore the my travel very well and to connect with the people very well.
Thanks a lot, Sundaram Toastmaster, for reminding us in travel. Traveling light can lead to peace of mind and lead to building a lot of happy memories. Next, we'd like to invite again Aryan. Okay, we have two Aryans in the house today. Two soon to be Toastmaster. Aryan, how to declutter your mind? How to declutter your mind?
How to declutter your mind? I would say that if you're trying to declutter your mind, really you're trying to declutter your life. If you're engaged in 100 different things and you're slightly interested in all of them, and you slightly like to do all of them, and so you're sort of obligated to continue with all of them, so that then your life becomes decluttered. If your life is decluttered, then your mind is decluttered. And so, if little by little you can eliminate what you don't like, if you can decide to do one thing less every week, then eventually you will adopt the calendar of a minimalist. You will adopt the calendar of an essentialist. And essentialism is basically focusing on the essentials. So if you're focusing your day on only doing 5 things or only doing 3 things, and those are the things that you put most of your time into, then little by little you're decluttering your calendar and you're decluttering your mind. That is how little by little things that would previously bother you, previously concern you, can come to stop bothering you and come to your mind can come to be more clear because of it. And so that way you can declutter your mind from being bothered by things that really don't matter as much as they should. Thank you.
touched upon a very important topic, Toastmaster Aryan. Decluttering your mind is quite essential and important today's in day and age, where we are bombarded with so much information. I can see Toastmaster Mayank being as enthusiastic in a road trip to take up a table topic. So, Mayank, is there any place you haven't taken a Toastmaster meeting? By the way, we are sitting Toastmaster
From an
Mayank's place in
airplane.
Rainforest this in the morning. Then he went on a trip. So, like, one of the most passionate Toastmasters we know. But are you ready for your table topic, Toastmaster Mayank?
Hold on.
All right. Going to give you a topic which is close to your heart. Traveling, planning a minimalist travel itinerary for 40 people. Planning a minimalist travel itinerary for 40 people, Toastmaster man.
When you have to plan for a large group, what do you look at? Well, depends on what kind of people you are traveling with. If it's 40 people, I will believe it's not a family or not a wedding procession that you're taking. It's most likely going to be your office trip. So all you need is one bus to cater to a capacity of 52 people so that some people can sit at ease and some can be crammed, and you put them to a take it to a nice resort or a hotel, make them do some fun games, offer them booze, and booze, and let them sleep for the next full day. And that's how you can make it very, very simplistic. And of course, don't forget to add a city tour. For example, if you are nearby Agra, take them to Taj Mahal, or if you are in Jaipur, take them to the Hawa Mahal, or and if you really want to strain everybody, take them to the Amer Fort, let them climb for 2 hours and be drained from their core, thinking, why did I have alcohol so much last night that I'm dehydrated? And then, when they return back to the hotel, give them more alcohol to refresh themselves, gives nice praises to you for arranging so much of alcohol and having a nice, well rested luxury holiday in the name of an outbound learning. And I think that's how I would plan a minimalistic approach to travel for a group of 40 people. Back to you, table topic master.
Clearly, the topic light to your strength, Toastmaster men. And just to let us know, we only allow 18 above people in Toastmasters for this particular reason, because Toastmaster men focused on just, I think, alcohol and the travel. So whoever does not endorse alcohol, please, this is for the section which does. So please consider in that context itself. All right, we have time for, I think, one more table topic. Who has spoken to you? We'll call Toastmaster Jaswant, who's patiently noting down time. I think half of his job was noting down time for Toastmaster Ved. The rest of it is for other people in the room. So, Toastmaster Jaswant, what topic for you today? I'll give you a tricky one. So minimalism in fashion, Toastmaster this one.
If we talk about the fashion, then definitely it should be not minimalist. It should be like maximalized. But yeah, I am not into the I'm not enthusiasm a lot of enthusiasm that put effort in fashion. Uh, I prefer like wherever I like. I not look into the people what they are doing and what they are wearing and what they are like what they are doing whatever like so in my opinion but the the essential things the fashion should be minimal because of the your cupboard would be you know a lot of things will be in your I mean you cannot choose what you wear what you what you can uh, to do in regular so there should be some specifications basically let's say I generally go to my office then I have my personal life then sometimes we spend at home so definitely it should be categorized and minimalism.
So in Toastmaster, we clap a lot to raise our own energy level and raise the energy level of the people on the stage. I think all of us got a chance to speak. I think it's only Toastmaster Ashutosh who may not get the most appropriate. So we'll take this last table topic. Toastmaster Ashutosh, maybe for you, the joy of writing, Toastmaster Ashutosh.
I will repeat the topic, Toastmaster Anshuman. Is it joy of writing?
Yes.
When you write your thought, it creates a reflection in your mind. Writing starts right from the time a child starts scribbling, not on the notebooks, but on the walls of the house. So it gives kind of a joy to the child that he's doing something, and in his mind, he's thinking he's doing something constructive. When we write, we make a plan. So I can say every morning when I reach to office, I do very meticulously, like a student, write the number of items which I have to do in this particular day, and with the priority that okay, this one is the first one I have to do immediately. This is immediately required to be closed by me, and something is very important but not urgent, I also keep it in order that I should not miss it, but okay, I have time to make it more peacefully and more systematically. So the joy of writing is you get the things done aligned in a very proper way, and at the end of the day you feel content, you feel satisfied. Okay, if I have 10 tasks planned this day, at least I have done 8 and justice to 8, and 2 are still work in progress which I can do finish. The joy of writing leads to joy of feeling contentment, and that works for me great. So that's it from my side, Toastmaster Anshuman. Over to you.
Great. Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Ashutosh. And with that, we end the table topic section. I would like to invite Toastmaster Pooja to take forward the proceedings. Over to you, Toastmaster Pooja.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anshuman. Again, a quick audio check. I'm audible?
Perfectly.
Okay. So such an enlightening table topic session. Everybody got a chance to speak. And now we have talked enough about minimalism. How to achieve this minimalistic lifestyle. Few tips we can think of. Invest in commodities. I'm sorry, do not invest in commodities, but experiences. So last time when I came here, I liked this hands-free a lot. So I thought, let me buy this because maybe sometime when I would want to host this meeting at my place, it would be useful. But when that day would come, rather I should have invested in an experience of attending an offline Toastmasters meeting. So invest in experiences instead of commodities would be the first tip. Second tip, which I would want to talk about is whenever you're buying something, ask yourself that question. Do I actually need this? And I myself am very bad at it. I wait for Myntra sale, Amazon sale, and just keep collecting the stuff which I don't know whether I'll even use it or not. So the question of do I actually need it or not is the way to go forward. And last but not the least, be easy on yourself. Practice gratitude. Whatever you have, at least use it and see whether it is serving the purpose for you or not. And last but not the least, we have a lot of stuff accumulated. Just the way Toastmaster Anshul mentioned, he has a lot of gadgets. But are we using each one of them? I have a lot of dresses. Am I using each one of it? Rather, removing that clutter and giving it to others, maybe those who need it, especially when it comes to clothes. There are not a lot of needy people out there. So with that said, and with this wonderful enlightening session today, I would like to move over to the evaluation session and would hand it over to Toastmaster Shaunak for the evaluation.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pooja, for this wonderful session today. And the topic that you've chosen, you know, is a very apt topic as per today's lifestyle. So without wasting much of the time, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Jaswant to share the report on the timings today.
Vidhu for the.
Oh, sorry. Sorry?
Speech evaluation first, Shaunak, so you can
Yeah.
call my name. Yeah.
Yes, so I would like to hand it over the stage to Toastmaster Vidhu.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shaunak. a story is only as good as it is told. And today, Toastmaster Ved, indeed, his story was wonderfully told. Whoever now plans to travel to Leh knows where to reach out to. You know, and we all learn that when traveling in mountains, we need to be more pragmatic and make sure that the person riding the vehicle is awake all the time. Overall, the way you have delivered today's speech was well organized, and it was well supported with your personal stories, which is very much relatable. And the structure of the story, the structure of your speech was well organized. So the purpose of this speech, you've already met that. The hand movement work, I felt that it was correctly being, the hand gestures, your voice pitch was up to the mark. The eye contact towards the camera was also good. There is couple of recommendations I have. One is, since it was a prepared speech, you can maybe try to incorporate more of vocabulary, because this is the opportunity when we can experiment with words and we can build our vocabulary, right? And when you are expressing those moments, like for example, you're saying we were about to fell down. So that moment was the one where you could have hooked more. Like you could have added more adjectives to it. You could have added more, I would say, drama to it, so that certain elements of your story, you could have brought them more into light. Then I think the timing is one. I think this happens usually when we are online, right? So we usually miss out on seeing the flash cards. Broadly, I mean, overall, the way you have delivered the speech, you were very much comfortable with the content, right? So that was a very good part, and you were everybody was hooked to your speech when you were telling. That's why we missed, and I didn't even realize that it was already 11 minutes. So we were feeling good that we were going through the entire journey of Lay, of how it all went, and what all happened at different places. So very well delivered, and we look forward to more such speeches in the coming meetings. Over to you, Toastmaster Shauna.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vidhu, for such a brief evaluation of Toastmaster Ved. Now, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Jaswant to share the timing report for today.
Sorry, Toastmaster. Just checking in. Will you be doing table topic evaluations today? If not, you can hand it over to me.
Okay, so I would like to call upon Toastmaster Ashutosh to share the evaluation on the table topics today.
Anshuman.
Sorry, Anshuman. Sorry, my bad. Toastmaster Anshuman, please.
All right. Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Shauna. So for the validation of all the guests and the members, I'll quickly do a small brief evaluation of whoever has spoken today morning. So starting with Toastmaster Vidhu. Toastmaster Vidhu is a confident, tenured table topic speaker. So that reflected in her voice. And we could see that the narrative and the content that you had, Toastmaster Vidhu, was apt and to the point and was comprehensible to all of us, and with right eye contact to the camera, visibility. What you can work upon for your future table topics are pauses, generous pauses sprinkled through, and just in case you can add audience engagement, which is a powerful tool that can enhance your table topic. Coming to the guest, starting with again soon to be Toastmaster, so I'll assume Toastmaster. So Toastmaster Anshul, I think you have a very confident, booming voice, which reflects all, resonates across the room. So that's your strength. So you can build upon that for any content that you use in the future. So once you play with your different speeches, different table topics, you might want to use that voice differently. That's definitely your strength that came through. What you'd want to challenge yourself next time is standing straight. What's happening in this environment is that we have a digital audience and we have a physical audience. So just to alternate between engaging the audience through eye contact with the digital, it's a tough nut to crack. But if you're able to do it, any physical environment or digital environment will be easy for us. So let's take it as a challenge. If we are able to do great here, in our offices or in other workplaces, it'll be much simpler environment. So next time I'll suggest the technique there is called the lighthouse technique. And similar to lighthouse, which throws light from left to right, left to right. We have to scan the eye contact left to right and then the digital. So I am seeing all of us, then digital, all of us digital. Not in this way, but a part of it can be engaged. Second part to challenge yourself will be straight posture, which maybe because you were ensuring that the online audience is engaged, you were bending over a little. So once you review the YouTube live video, you'll be able to observe it's subconsciously happening. So just ensuring that you're standing straight and looking across the board will automatically enhance your topic. So with your booming voice that you have, the amazing strength that you have, just adding these two nuggets next time to challenge yourself will take your table topic to the next level. All right, so I go in the sitting orders. Toastmaster, this one. Thank you for joining Toastmaster. I think with taking up different roles, like for example, timer today, you will get to experiment with different aspects of speaking. Uh, so one part was that you're comfortable on stage. So to begin with, you had a tricky topic. Uh, Definitely, I chose it. I knew it might be tricky for you, but since you've already joined Toastmaster, you have to challenge yourself further in an uncomfortable territory. But soon you started with points that you're familiar with, talking about your self-reflection, then moving to your cupboard or talking about clothes in general. So that you did well. You're comfortable on stage as you started speaking. What you can experiment more is the fluency part of speaking, because there were a lot of pauses in between as you spoke. How you can work upon it is offline practice too, that just searching on Google for table topics, just speaking for 1 minute or 2 minutes on it, and then the fluency will start coming. As your body language, you were firm, you were straight, you were comfortable. Once you build that fluency, it'll be more powerful as you go on along and practice. So, coming to Toastmaster Prakhar, first time, as I shared, like it's difficult. It's not that easy to give table talk first time. So, in terms of fluency, in terms of content, will bang on. Kudos to you. It's a rare people come on the stage first time and as be able to speak so long and so clearly, so articulately. So that's definitely, I think, that's your strength to begin with. You can take small challenges next time as you speak, starting with pausing after each sentence, or like similar to as you say, right? Like when we speak, minor pause after full stop, a bigger pause after paragraph. I think that is something an experiment. You speak a sentence, pause, people will listen, then you pause. So you can experiment this like a small technique you can start with. All right. Toastmaster Aryan, thank you for coming on the stage. Thank you for challenging yourself to come here and be a much more confident speaker. One part I liked was that you were quite comfortable in expressing yourself on a topic which may or may could not have been challenging for you. How you can build your strength in the future is train practice. There's observation and practice. A simple body language technique of just standing straight and taking a deep breath before coming on the stage, taking a deep breath will make you more expressive, make you smiling on the stage and rocking it all along. So all the best. And Toastmaster Aryan again, thank you for joining back. And I know like you're passionate about speaking and coming to the stage again. So again, you have a beautiful resonating voice, which as we discussed last time, that you built over a period of time, so that definitely resonates on the stage. Uh, Pacing yourself in different fashion can help you uh, build that strength of yours in the future. By pacing, I mean faster speaking, slower speaking, or varying it a lot. Your pace was even. So you were speaking on an even pace. So you can pause or speak fast, some sentences, some slow. That can bring variety to your speeches. And pausing is a common theme, which all of us some point need to develop. So just speaking your heart out, pausing, speaking fast, speaking slow brings variety to your speeches. So that's something you can challenge yourself If you join Toastmasters with different roles, if you're taking table topics, just through the topics themselves. Who else do we have? Toastmaster Ashutosh, right? So Toastmaster Ashutosh. Somehow, I think didn't give you feedback. For us, your audio was a bit lower than say the other audios. I don't know why that was happening. I won't take it as a feedback because I know you. So I think your strength is that you have like a poetic voice. You're comfortable, you speak, you reflect and speak your heart out. So that's why I think I gave you topic joy of writing because we know that you love writing that way. Um, Something that you can add to your armor is audience engagement. Asking audience questions, being engaged with the audience, being in the rhythm with the audience. I think that's something you can build. Second, since you're a seasoned Toastmaster, from vocal variety perspective, your rhythm is similar. If you observe, it's reflective, poetic rhythm. So something you can experiment is just say shouting or this whispering or bringing variety to your voice just to experiment, getting out of your comfort zone. I think you have built a standard template of speaking. You need to break it and find out different Ashutosh when you speak. Toastmaster, no feedback for you. Only feedback is if you don't enter into the travel industry, I think it'll be a loss for the travel industry. So if you're thinking of starting a travel agency in the future, I might just partner with you. Rest definitely, I think quite a good usage of vocal variety, humor, good articulation. Loved your tabletop. All right, handing over back this stage back to Toastmaster Sean.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anshuman. Now we have the constructive feedback both on the table topic as well as on the prepared speeches from our respective evaluators. Now we are moving on to the next topic, which is the timings of the speeches. May I like to call upon Toastmaster Jaswant to share his report on the timings today.
Thank you, so Toastmaster Sonak. Today, Toastmaster Ved took 11 minutes 31 seconds, and our evaluator, Toastmaster Vidhu, took 2 minutes 41 seconds. On the table topic sessions, Toastmaster Vidhu took 1 minute 33 seconds. Our guest Anshul took 1 minute 10 seconds. Guest Prakhar took 1 minute 12 seconds. Aryan took 1 minute 11 seconds. Aryan gained 1 minute 10 seconds. Toastmaster Mayank took 1 minute 38 seconds. Toastmaster Jaswant took 1 minute 31 seconds. Toastmaster Anshuman took 1 minute 24 seconds. Besides of, evaluator, everyone has passed their timings. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Jaswant, for the detailed report. Now I would like to call upon Toastmaster Ashutosh to share his feedback on grammarian today. Apart from that, I would also request him to cover the word of the day today, which he might have missed during his opening speech. So over to you, Toastmaster Ashutosh.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shonak. So I would like to mention, going by the theme, we had the the speeches were, I can say, minimalism was the right is probably the right word to speak here. Minimum errors, minimum usage of wrong words, but so is the minimum usage, or maybe the less usage of good words and phrases, which could have been added more. But reflecting upon what I could gather, I would like to mention the usage, some good words which were used in the meeting. Uh, Gratitude, apt, ironically, were some of the good words I could gather, and good phrases were putting on the spotlight, magic wand, declutter your life, disconnect in spite of being connected, day in, day out, bombarded with thoughts. Some areas of improvement, of course, uh, which I could figure out. We had taken two bikes. We have, I think there was some topic related to bikes. We have taken two bikes. We have would have taken two bikes. And driving bike could have been riding bike. And then I do not look. So these are some of the areas which I found could have been better. On the counter, I can see, going by the names, Toastmaster Prakhar had two ahas. Toastmaster, I have named it RN1 and RN2. RN1 is the first RN which presented the Toastmaster in the sequence. First one who's presented Toastmaster a table topic in the sequence had two ahas. RN2 has presented three ahas. Toastmaster Ved had presented has delivered 6 hours and two times and. Toastmaster Mayank 3 hours. Toastmaster Jaswant 6 hours. And Toastmaster Vidu 3 hours. Toastmaster Anshuman 2. Toastmaster Shonak again 2. Toastmaster Pooja again, almost flawless in her speech, only 1 hour. And Toastmaster Anshul 3 hours. And that's it from my side. And over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ashutosh, for the detailed briefing on the topics today and giving out a detailed report. Thank you so much on that. Now, I would like to take the complete proceedings and submit the report for the overall meeting. The room was well equipped. The guests were welcomed upon. The meetings start a little bit late, so there is always a scope of improvement, and we've been talking about in every meeting. But let's try and adhere to the timelines. Let's not wait that, let's not set in our minds that the meeting will start at 10:30, rather than focus that the meeting will start 10 or 10:15, so that we will be able to start that by 10:30. The Toastmasters were introduced properly. All the roles and responsibilities were informed well on time. There was a clear meeting theme, and which was really amazing, and it was apt as per the today's requirement. And thank you so much, Toastmaster Pooja, for that. The Toastmasters, the role of general evaluator was explained. The grammarian and the timers were well introduced. They explained their role precisely. For the timer, I believe, apart from the allotted speech, you could also add about the timings for the evaluation processes, which I think you missed, unless I missed to cover that. Then the word of the day was very nice. And I'll say we should start using more different type of vocabularies, rather being stick to the same type of words that we use in our day-to-day life. So that will not only enhance our vocabulary, but also give us a different flavors of the words and make new sentences out of it. The use of AHA counter was covered very well by Toastmaster Ashutosh. The table topics were phenomenal, and everyone delivered it with the precision, and we already have the feedback from the different evaluators on the outcome of it. So overall, it was a good meeting with, yes, there is always some improvement areas which I have already covered. And that's all from my side. Thank you so much. And now hand over the stage back to Toastmaster Vidhu.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shaunak. Indeed, it was such a great, wonderful meeting today. And we can close this meeting. Anshuman, we can go offline.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vidhu and Toastmaster Shauna. So I would like to thank everyone for this wonderful session. And I would like to close this session by mentioning that let all of us retrospect what is eating our time most of our day. Is it like scrolling through Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, checking our emails day in, day out? So if we retrospect and come to a conclusion that if we spend our time well in the essential activities, spend time on our health with our family, and understand the purpose of life, then definitely minimalism will come as a rescue. So thank you all of you Wonderful session today and looking forward to the next session.
Sorry, Toastmaster Pooja, guest feedback, please.
Yeah, guest feedback. May I call upon Aryan one by one? Order levels.
Yeah, I would say it was a great meeting. The flow was good. All of the things happened how they should have. There was no confusion except for Toastmaster Wade's time fiasco. That was an understandable confusion as well. We'll keep that in mind from next time onwards. From next meeting onwards, I plan to be a Toastmaster in the meeting as well. Thank you. And it was great. It was a great meeting. It was lovely to be here. And thank you for having me. Okay. It would be better. Maybe we could try for the people who are online to try to have a stage within their space as well. So if you could not be sitting and speaking, maybe you could, talk around and how speakers usually do. Maybe we could try that. I think that would be an interesting experiment. Maybe that could work out better because it would be more accurate to how you would speak if you were present offline. And that's my feedback for the day. Thank you. Over to the
Uh, Feedback for my session is the session has lived up to my mark. This was my first session, and I was expecting and I was expecting something like I would get a chance to speak also, and I got the chance, and I tried to speak my best, and also I like to hear the topics on the from the various Toastmasters they were speaking, and and I would last feedback I would say that if people are who if the people and the speakers who are on the online, I think that if it is feasible to try to come offline, they should come, and all or else if they are online, then try to have a better sound management so that if so that anyone is having some mic problem that but but for everyone it could hear properly. That's
Can share my experience along with my feedback. So I attended one Toastmaster Club event like this in 2017 or 18. And that time I was not able to I was not fluent in English, so I could not listen, understand. But I got the format and expression. And today I came here after 5 years, and this is very good experience for me. And the feedback in terms of I find it very good, in terms of education, but the maybe people like last time I attended there were more than 20 people, the big room, so maybe that can we can increase our strength, so we will have more people, more ideas, more everything. So yeah, thank you.
Great. With every drop fills the ocean, we would love to have you as a member so that we can soon reach our 20 mark.
Hi. So yes, another good time once again. And it absolutely will, I want to come back again for this meeting and hopefully as a Toastmaster next time. It was thank you. A good learning experience for me. I really want to better my skills as a presenter, as a speaker. So this is, I believe it's a very good platform for me and for everyone else. We learn from each other's feedback. I also thank for the feedback that was given to me. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next time, and hopefully we have a better time next. Thank you.
Yeah, there are one or two announcements. One is, I think next week is the extended weekend. Whoever can make it, that's great. But most probably, we are planning to keep next meeting and next meeting completely online. So the meeting link is shared on the guest group and the WhatsApp group, so which will be available to you. So after the next two meetings, we'll switch back to the hybrid mode. So just a heads up there. It's a Zoom meeting. I'm assuming all of us do use Zoom. If you face any issue, log into Zoom. You can reach out to me or Vidhu or anyone in the Bright Beginning Toastmasters Club. And one of the reasons is because Mayank is traveling to Singapore, so we won't have the space available. So we do get the space on discount. So once you enter to the club, it is us managing this club. It's a non-for-profit organization, so there's no external entity funding us. We all run it. We all club the funds. So there's no one else in this room. So since we're using Mayank's room, we get it in a huge discount. Other clubs have to pay twice or thrice the money for the same. So we are grateful for it, but there are nuances that we have to manage. So definitely, I think next two meetings completely online. You can chill, wake up at 10:15, log in, and enjoy the Toastmaster meeting. So that's an advantage. That's one announcement. Second, for the club officers, there's the Toastmaster Leadership Institute training happening right now. So Toastmaster Ved and Toastmaster Neetal. Toastmaster Ved, I hope you're logged in. We require those points for a club for the end of the year. I'm guessing Toastmaster Neetal is already logged in. So yes, Toastmaster Ved is raising a thumbs up. The club wins awards at the national, international level, and this training, attending the training is essential. So we have Toastmaster Ved attending. All right. Hope you had an amazing morning, amazing meeting. And now we'll close the meet. A huge round of applause. And I'll say bye to the online audience, including the YouTube audience, if there are any watching. All right.
Thank you so much.
Pooja is saying you
Thank you
disturb,
everyone.
but
Thank you,
that's okay.
Toastmaster Anshuman.
So thank you,
Thank you.
Pooja.
Thank you everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
you,
And today's
everyone.
meeting gives me a confidence that I can travel more, and I'll have Anshuman and
No,
Shaunak.
no, man, we got the feedback right, so we want you here.
Yeah, right. So
Such
I can
Enjoy.
travel more
Why
often.
should Mayank have all the fun?
Come on, man. I hardly get to have fun.
You can
No,
stop the
you have
recording.
fun.